my loves, welcome to a new pick a card reading. Today we're going to be going in deep on your person's secret thoughts about you. So this is for your twin flame, your soulmate, your beloved, your crush. What do they actually think and feel about you that they may not be yet talking about, right? That it's kind of still in their hearts. Especially if you guys are going through some sort of challenges, struggles, maybe there's been some obstacles in this connection, maybe you're dealing with third-party situations, and there's just some sort of a, communication gap, and you're wanting to know what they're actually thinking in, that deep down inside. Okay, so if you're new to this channel, welcome. I am Dr. V. It's so great to have you here. If you like your reading and would like to support the channel, the best and absolutely free way to do that is to hit that subscribe button and to give this video a like. You have no idea how much that actually helps me with YouTube. So thank you all so much for being here and for your support. So today I have 3 beautiful groups for you to choose from, and each of these are Queen of Cups. Okay, I was just feeling this beautiful queen energy, this beautiful emotional flow, this joy around really feeling and expressing your true heart and your true emotions. So I felt very inspired to do a kind of Queen of Cups theme today. So you will have lots of ways to choose your group. You can either choose by the card, you can choose by the crystals. I'm going to go through each one, and then after that we'll be assigning zodiac signs as well to each group. But don't feel limited by any of this. This is all just different ways for people to choose their group. And when it comes to the zodiac signs, you can choose your own sign, you can choose your person's sign and combine the readings that way. There is no right or wrong answer here. Just do what you feel most intuitively guided to, and know that this is a general reading. So not everything is going to resonate, but if you're at that point where you really want to go in deep with what is going on with your special person and this unique journey that you're on, then I recommend you have the live reading experience with me. I'm one of the few people who offers this because I love seeing your beautiful face on video call, and I love that connection. It's so healing, it's so transformative, and I love the fact that Spirit can answer all of your questions right there in real time as they come up. Now, if you're not ready for something like that, but you would like a video recorded reading, I do those as well. So if you go to livetarot.com/readings, you can see my entire menu right there. All right, so let's get right into it. Take a deep breath. Let's see which of these you feel most guided towards. So for group number 1, we have this Queen of Cups, and we have the Gold Stone. Okay, so it's the Gold Stone and the Queen of Cups. For group number 2, we have this Queen of Cups, and we have the Red Jasper. And for group number 3, we have this Queen of Cups, and we have the Bloodstone. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and get some zodiac signs for each group. Let's see. Okay, so for group number 1, we have Pisces, Gemini, Sagittarius, and Virgo. Okay, for group number 2, we have Cancer, we have Taurus, we have Libra, and we have Scorpio. And for group number 3, we have Leo, Aries, Oops. Capricorn, and Aquarius. All right, so go ahead and make your choice, and we will get started right here with group number 1. My beautiful group number 1 that chose the gold stone and the Queen of Cups right here. As well as Pisces, Gemini, Virgo, and Sagittarius, but don't feel limited by those signs. They're just to help people choose their group. So let's see, what are their secret thoughts and feelings about group 1? So we're going to start with your oracle cards. We will be also doing your tarot. So we have family room. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Patience. Friendliness. You are able to recognize traits in common with another in order to forge love-based connections. Okay. So I definitely feel that there's been a struggle here because we're getting this pay attention to red flags energy along with this patience. So there's definitely something here that this person is thinking about in terms of a family dynamic or family situation here. So either, you know, this person is married with a family or is in some sort of a, you know, serious commitment. Doesn't have to be marriage, but they are kind of involved somewhere else. They're living somewhere else in some sort of a family situation. And it doesn't even have to be romantic. This could even be that they are still very deeply tied to their own family and there's some family obligations. Okay, so take it as it resonates. But it's like they are aware of the fact that you have seen some red flags within that, okay? And it could even be the opposite. It could even be that there's something going on in your family situation, group 1, that this person is having issues with, okay? So it could be on both sides. There's something here that is making the two of you feel like you should hesitate, or there's something here that is making one or both of you feel a little bit uncomfortable. Now, it could even be that you feel that, you know, you're from very different cultures, or there's a long distance relationship here where you could be in separate countries and it's just two very different ways of living. It could be two very different types of home environments. And so it is a bit of like a cautionary sign, right? It's like, okay, there might be some really big differences here between us that are going to require a lot of patience to kind of overcome, right? So I feel like this person is right now, they're kind of in that space of trying to navigate or trying to figure out, like, is this going to be worth it for both of you? Okay, especially if you feel like right now the obstacles or challenges are feeling really big, you know, whether it's a third party, whether it's family, whether it's culture, whether it's long distance, it could be any one of those things. Okay, so I think they're thinking in their secret thoughts of you, they're really contemplating like, okay, I feel so much love for you. I feel so attracted to you. I feel so wanting to get to know you better, wanting to get to know you deeper. But I also realize that the outside situation is going to require some sort of patience. This is not just one of those easy situations, okay? So I also feel that this person feels that between the two of you, it's easy, But what you're dealing with maybe in the outside situation is what is hard and causes a lot of friction. Okay, so this might be a situation where when it's just the two of you, it's fine, right? Like it's really beautiful when it's just the two of you. But then, you know, it's your outside circumstances that will constantly, you know, obviously that's the real world. The real world kind of comes into that, right? And when the real world comes in, it becomes very difficult, right? The red flags start, you know, kind of, you know, coming into the picture. So I feel like this person is right now trying very much to either, you know, lighten the energy between the two of you. There might have been some heaviness here. There might have been some negativity that's happened. Maybe for some of you, there was some sort of an argument, misunderstanding, you know, people not getting what the other person is saying. I do feel for some of you, there was some major misunderstanding that has happened here that turned into a conflict, and then words were spoken. Like there's just some sort of, you know, a little bit of a negative energy or a heavy energy. This person is secretly thinking, okay, how can I bring it back to something positive? How can I lighten the energy here? Or we both need to kind of lighten up here because things have been getting a little bit heavy. Okay. So I feel like this person is, again, very much thinking about, okay, can this work? I think this is the secret thoughts they're having, is they're asking themselves the question, can this and will this work? Even though we have these different challenges, you know? And I feel like it's very hard for them because when they think just of you, it's all like beautiful and loving and positive and like, oh, I just want to be with this person. I want to be with you. And then when they think about all the other things around it, it just feels really big. It feels like, how are we going to get over all of these challenges? Is it possible? Are we going to be able to work through them? Do we have enough patience to do that? You know, this is going to require some sort of, you know, deep level of commitment and a deep level of understanding. And I think that's something that is definitely weighing on this person. Let's go deeper. What else? What else are they thinking in their secret thoughts of you, group one? What else are they thinking? What are their secret thoughts? We have Nine of Wands. Yeah, see, that's Page of Cups. So there's definitely something here that needs to be communicated, but there's a fear around communicating. Knight of Swords, communicating that. Like, what is it that needs to be talked about? Ace of Pentacles, yeah. Two of Wands, okay. So you see how this person, and it's interesting because this Knight of Swords is coming through as that central energy here between the two of you. So this person definitely is kind of fighting their desire to just really rush into this, okay? Like I said, they feel very, very drawn to you. They feel like there's certain parts of you maybe that they don't quite know yet and they want to know more. So there might be something that you're also kind of keeping closer to the vest, group one. Maybe there's certain parts of you, parts of your personality, or your actual, you know, life situation that maybe you're not fully yet telling them about, and maybe they are doing the same. And so there's this sense of like, I want to really come into this, but there is a bit of a coming in and going out energy. Like the problem with the Knight of Swords is that they can come into your life very quickly and really sweep you off your feet, but it's not the most stable energy. Like they can also kind of run out of your life just as quickly because there's something here, and that's why I'm not surprised we got that Knight of Swords with the red flags, because there's something here that makes them withdraw. Right? There's something here in each of your situations that makes this person want to come rushing into your life, but then also kind of, they withdraw just as quickly when things become tough or when these red flags come. Okay, so because there's this Nine of Wands, right? There's something here that this person is very, you know, defending in terms of their heart. They're defending, they're feeling defensive about certain wounds that they have been carrying from the past, or what wounds they're carrying in their current situation. Okay, there's something also with this Nine of Wands in their current situation that is, you know, putting that emotional, like making the emotional stakes go up. And I feel like Page of Cups, like they're not coming across right now as somebody who is, you know, maturely being able to express their emotions. When they come across as a Page of Cups, it's still someone who is maybe emotionally immature, doesn't know how to communicate in the most, you know, effective, you know, really mature and with a deep sense of understanding. Maybe they struggle to communicate that way, right? Even though they want this Ace of Pentacles with you, even though they see a beautiful opportunity for a new life with you, Two of Wands, like it's still something they're trying to decide on. Okay, so let's do some clarification here. I'd like to know what is going on with this Page of Cups. What is it that maybe they're not wanting to say, express? What are they kind of like being a little immature about? Spirit, can you clarify this Page of Cups? Yeah, Five of Swords. Okay, so they're definitely, there's some sort of an ego issue going on here. Okay, there might be something that they're being prideful about, or there's some situation here with this family room as well. It's like, it's almost like they need to win. They're hiding some sort of internal struggle where they're in their head and they're trying to decide between like their ego and their heart, right? So Page of Cups, I'm not surprised, right? This is definitely sometimes their ego is more important to them than their heart. If they're in some sort of other situation, whether it's romantic or family, there's something in it that is connecting them to their ego, like they need to win that situation. They don't want to back down in that situation. They're not willing to compromise in that situation. And if they're not willing to do that with that Five of Swords, they understand that they're not going to be able to fully commit to that Ace of Pentacles with you. Like, how are they going to have that new beginning? So can you tell us more about this Two of Wands right here? What decision is coming up here? What decision is coming up that this person is trying to make? The World in reverse. Yeah. Okay. So I see, this is where I feel like in its upright form, we would see this as some sort of a completion. Okay. Like their world, wherever they are, whatever is blocking them, whatever is a challenge to them. Remember I said, I feel like this is not about the feelings between the two of you. It's more about the world around you, right? Whether it's a third party, whether it's family, whether it's long distance. And the fact that we're getting the World in reverse to me is like a lack of completion. It's like they're not yet ready to take the action or the decision, Two of Wands, the choices that need to be made for them to truly have that Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like in their secret thoughts of you, it's like the desire is there to have that new beginning, to commit to you, to commit to creating a new life with you. But with that World in reverse, it's like they're not trying to complete the situation they're in. They're not trying to resolve whatever needs to get done in order for you guys to have that Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Wow. Okay, so let's see what else is going on here. What else are they secretly thinking? And is there any action that they wish to take? Let's take a look at that as well. Is there any action? Yeah, see, community. So again, there's something about where this person's at, what is around them, what are they dealing with in their everyday life? Because see, look at this line right here. It's family, Nine of Wands, community. Okay, so there's something in this person's environment, okay? Again, they might be married to somebody, they might be living with somebody, they might be living with family, they might have certain family obligations. There's something that they're defensive about. There's something about how their community sees them, or their environment, their family, or whatever people around them see them, or whatever that situation is that they're very defensive about, and it's hard for them to resolve that. That's why we're getting that world in reverse, because see, their perception needs to change. I feel like if this person really wants to be with you, if they really want to commit to you, and again, we're getting, look at the line here we're getting. Look at how each of these make sense with what is flowing in one line with them. Red flags, Five of Swords, perception, right? It's the way they see things, the way that, and sometimes their mind outweighs their heart, their ego, their pride, their sense of, how they're viewed, the opinions of others also seem to weigh heavily on this person. It weighs on their perception. They are influenced by other people. So that's one thing you should be aware of about this person. They really do care about their reputation. They are not sure what the outcome is going to be in this. They know that there's some sort of decision that has to be made, okay? And they're not really moving forward to make that decision because their perception seems to be very kind of influenced by others, or what they feel others will think or judge them for, and their ego is very much tied up in that as well. So this person is definitely like, it's like they want this with you, but they're having a hard time letting their heart be the priority, okay? Like if you look at all of these energies here, the heart right now is not their priority, and that's what they struggle with, right? They struggle with opening up their heart fully and actually taking decisions, making choices from their heart. They tend to do it from this idea of what's the outcome going to be. Like it's like a list of pros and cons, right? It's like, I'm going to make a list. If I do this, these good things will happen, but then these negative things will happen. It's all, the outcome is very calculated for this person. Okay, again, Five of Swords. To me, Five of Swords is the energy of calculated outcomes, right? Like I'm not going into my heart space to make this decision. I have to be in my head. I got to calculate, how is this going to work for my life? Is it going to work for me, or am I going to regret it? So I feel like this is your person's secret thoughts. And I know it doesn't seem incredibly positive, but I feel, group one, that you should understand this, because it's not that they're a bad person, and they may very much love you as well, but right now in this energy, they're letting their head take over their heart. Okay, so there are definite lessons that they need to learn around, opening up your heart to love, behaving or taking action from wanting love in your life. Like, or do you just want to kind of move forward with, being in your head all the time? So I love this as the ending energy here, is that they do want to expand. They do want to evolve. They do want to be better, which is a really good thing. And also I feel like it's interesting because that came with that friendliness. So I think they do want to come out of the heavier energies. They want to expand, evolve. They want to be better. But I think it's going to be a process for this person to kind of come out of their head and to really claim that Ace of Pentacles with you. So this is what I have for you. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. Also, I am so excited that the 3 decks that I have created, the Twin Flame Oracle, the Divine Feminine Entrepreneur, which is for many of you who are aspiring business owners or current business owners, as well as the Twin Flames and Separation Messages, they are all on sale right now for $20, Amazon FBA. Free shipping, they'll get to you really quick, so this is the best time to get these. All of the links are in the box below, and make sure you also go to livetarot.com and check out everything there. So thank you so much for being here. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe, give this video a like. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you all on the next one. 2 that chose this Queen of Cups and the red jasper, as well as Cancer, Taurus, Libra, and Scorpio. Let's see, what are their secret thoughts about you, group 2? So we're going to start here with oracle cards, and then we will also do your tarot. What are they secretly thinking about group 2? Okay, so we have journey. We have honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Beautiful. We have the masculine. We have compassion. You demonstrate the language of the heart by actively sharing and living love. Interesting. Okay. So I feel like this person is most probably a masculine, okay? Because we're getting strong masculine energy here, divine masculine energy. And I feel like they are or have been going through a time where they're feeling emasculated in some way, okay? They've gone through some sort of challenges here. It could be health challenges. It could be life situation challenges where they have really felt that their masculinity has come into question somehow, like they're not feeling like themselves. Okay, so I feel like if this is a masculine that you are watching this reading for, this person, their sense of who they are as a masculine is very important to them. Okay, it is very, very important to who they are, their identity, how they see themselves, how they make decisions in the world, how they move through the world. So I feel like this person has definitely been going through some sort of a journey where they have felt that they are somehow, that their masculinity has been threatened, not by you, but whatever they have been going through. Now, I feel like for some of you, it is some sort of health problem. For others of you, I feel like it's a very difficult life situation. So this person may have been either married to somebody or in a committed relationship with someone who is incredibly like abusive verbally. Like they put this person down, they made them, they gaslighted them, they made them feel really bad about themselves. They just systematically kind of chipped away at this person's masculinity and made them feel very worthless. I don't know, I'm getting a very strong energy from this one. I know these are strong words, but that's what Spirit is telling me, that this person has greatly suffered and is trying to get that sense of themselves as a divine masculine back. Okay, they're trying to get it back. And so there's a lot of shame associated with this. There's a lot of frustration that they're going through that's associated with this. So in their secret thoughts of you, this may be something that they're not like fully telling you about because it's just so painful to say, hey, I don't feel like a masculine anymore. Like I have felt, you know, like I'm losing myself. Okay. So instead, I think what they do instead is to truly appreciate the compassion that you have given them. And I feel like that is what this person is looking for. So in their secret thoughts of you, if you have been very nurturing and compassionate to this person, if you've really given them your understanding, if you've tried to listen to them, if you've, you know, given them your support, they very deeply appreciate that. Okay, so they may not be fully opening up to like saying the things that they have a lot of shame around, but so maybe instead of talking about the details, instead they're expressing their appreciation or their gratitude for your compassion, right? And that's okay. Like I feel like this person is not somebody who's gonna, you know, be pushed into revealing more of those things about themselves. It will come out within them gradually. And I think that is why they feel that in the time that they have spent with you, if it has been very kind of laid back, because I do feel this person needs a kind of honeymoon energy. And the reason I feel like this honeymoon energy is not just about like, okay, I see myself marrying you or being committed to you, which they may, but I feel like the honeymoon energy is also one of feeling very relaxed, okay, like de-stressing, right? Like all the stresses of the world, all of the wounds of the past, all this, the tension and the ugliness of the past, at least goes away for some time at least. when you are in a honeymoon type of energy, right? You're feeling bliss, you're feeling peace, you're feeling connection. So I feel like that's what this person feels with you. Like they feel like in this time that you are spending together, it is helping them to heal. It is helping them to chill. It is helping them to relax. So a lot of these deep wounds, this deep shame and this darkness that they have been going through is starting to feel better. Okay, so in their secret thoughts of you, that's what they feel, that they feel that all of this darkness that they've been going through is starting to just feel better and better, little bit by little bit. But they do realize that it is a journey. It's not something that's going to happen overnight, right? It's not like this healing, this, coming out of the sense of shame, trying to feel like themselves again, is not something that just happens overnight. But they're feeling more and more hopeful, more and more optimistic that they're going in that direction and that they can be more and more available to you. Because I do feel that this person may feel a little bit like, I don't want to say emotionally unavailable, but maybe a little emotionally distant because they're not quite yet ready to, be completely vulnerable. So I do feel that they want to be vulnerable. They want to open up more. It's just a process. It's just a process of building trust over time. So what else are they secretly thinking and feeling about group 2? And I do love that honeymoon energy because I do feel that they feel really wonderful in your presence. Like I feel like they feel that you have a very loving, accepting, and open presence, and it's almost like they bask in that presence. Like that presence is very healing to them, even though they may not have the vocabulary or the words to kind of say it that way, right? Like they may not say to you, "Oh, you heal me," right? But I feel like that's what they feel at that vibrational, energetic level. Six of Swords. Two of Coins or Two of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. Death. Seven of Wands. Yeah, see. So this is why. Look at the Seven of Wands and Death. So this person has definitely been through some sort of a difficult life experience. Like I said, very dark time. It could have been the end of a marriage. It could have been the end of, some sort of codependent, very toxic relationship. And unfortunately, the aftermath or the result of that has definitely been this Seven of Wands energy. So when you met this person, or when you started, aligning and connecting with this person, you, group 2, may have noticed that they are very defensive. Okay, like there's a bit of a wall around this person. They keep themselves hidden behind a wall. You might notice that, they're a good person. There's something about them that is very ethical, right? Like you feel like this is a good person. They always do the right thing. They care about doing the right thing. They would never hurt other people to get what they want, right? They would never do wrong to get what they want. But the problem is that they also don't let people in. They don't do wrong or hurt, but they also don't open up their heart and bring the walls down and let people in. So you may be noticing that this person has a very hard time communicating their feelings. They might be emotionally distant, or they might come across as somebody who is emotionally unavailable, right? And part of it is because, with the Six of Swords, they're kind of in their head and they're kind of trying to move forward from those wounds of the past, right? But it's still a journey. See, this to me it's interesting. It came underneath this journey card because it's the same thing, right? Like they know that they're on this journey. They know that they're kind of still paddling through the river here, paddling through the water. They haven't quite reached the other side of that healing, right? They're still kind of finding their way. And within that, like their heart is not as yet open. Two of Coins, but it's like they are very practical. about this connection. They want to make the right decisions, but they may also be juggling a lot of things in their life as well. There is a beautiful twin flame energy from the Two of Coins. It is a twin flame confirmation card. For those of you who feel that you are on a twin flame journey, there is a definite yin yang energy of the Two of Coins, but it also comes with this person needing to juggle various aspects of their life and themselves too. Like it's not just like a very clear, like I am making the choice. Ace of Wands, I know I have to do things differently, right? I know I have to take different actions, better actions, but it is a process. So let's get some clarification. Can you tell us more about this Death card? What is going on, Spirit, with this Death card? Can you clarify? Yeah, Eight of Cups, see? So see, now with the Six of Swords, we definitely get them on this journey of moving on from their past. And I like this Eight of Cups because now this shows us that they are emotionally in tune. They know that there are things in their past that they have to emotionally separate themselves from. And that's what that death is all about. Okay, so there is a process. They are trying to get over the ending of something. Okay, they're definitely working on that Eight of Cups. They know that they can't like kind of harbor those feelings forever. They can't just like hold on to those things forever. They have to turn their back and move forward. Can you give us some clarity on the Seven of Wands? What is this defensiveness all about, Spirit? Three of Swords, heartbreak, see? Again. So I feel like your person, this goes back to, them being a divine masculine that is deeply wounded, okay? Deeply wounded, has really had their heart and mind shattered by some sort of a very toxic person or toxic relationship that has made them kind of second guess themselves, right? That has made them really feel like they have lost a lot of who they were and that masculinity around who they were. Let's do a quick Ace of Wands. What do they want to do differently? Nine of Pentacles. So they're trying to find their independence again. Okay. So this is why I feel like whatever they are dealing with was very codependent, because this Nine of Pentacles is the card of, I need to find myself again, my own independence. I need to stand on my own 2 feet away from this, train wreck that I was in. And for some of you, it might even be financial. Okay, so this person might have gone through some sort of financial ruin as well because of that relationship or that situation. So part of the shame around them feeling emasculated might also be around money. Like they don't feel like, like they feel like they lost their money and they should have been smarter about it. How did they get into that situation, right? So there might be a lot of shame around finances for this person as well. What else is in their secret thoughts of you? And is there any action that they wish to take? Compromise. Oh my gosh, another masculine card. Wow. Okay, so this is really big, group 2. There is something. Wow, material world. See, like I said, there's something going on with this person where it's like, it's almost, I also feel like it's a timing issue for this person. Family, yeah, it's a timing issue as well, and alone. Okay, so I feel like they have had to make a tremendous amount of compromises to get out of whatever was going on in their past. And a lot of those compromises were within the relationship or the situation and in the ending of that situation or commitment. Now, again, it doesn't even have to be romantic. This could be a marriage. It could be a long-term partnership. It could even be some sort of family partnership, right? Like family business, family situation, living situation. But again, whatever the specific situation was, it has made this person feel like they have lost their masculinity, lost their identity. They have felt weakened by this. They feel that the compromises they had to make have really destroyed them in some way, okay? Like they feel the destruction. I do feel, like I said, very heavy energy from this person. They're very much trying to recover from something that was very devastating to them, okay? And it has to do with the material world. Remember I said it came right below that Nine of Pentacles. So it could even be some sort of financial disaster that has happened to them that has truly devastated this person, okay? Or it could be a combination of personal and financial disaster. So I just feel like this person could have lost their job. They could have lost their business. They could have lost a lot of things materially that they're very ashamed of, and that it just makes them feel like they lost themselves, like they lost their identity. So I do feel that this person, you know, like in their secret thoughts of you, it's like they've been feeling very, very alone, very abandoned, lonely, and lost. And again, they feel like you, in whatever capacity that they can kind of have you in their life right now, like I said, it feels like the timing is off for them because they feel like they're in a really bad place. And it's almost like they wish, like, why couldn't I have met you when I was on top? You know, like when I was like doing really, really well. I would rather be in a position where I feel like myself. I feel like this strong divine masculine who can commit to you, who can give you what you deserve, you know, who can provide even if you don't need to be provided for, but this person really cares about that. I just feel like they feel that they wish that you could have seen them when they were really strong and on top, and instead you're seeing them when they're down, and that really, really bothers them. Okay, so they feel very alone in the sense that they can't even, like, you know, communicate that to you. Like they're afraid to communicate to anybody that, you know, they're feeling really lost, down, alone, really kind of at their lowest. And I think it really bothers them that they don't want you to see them at their lowest. They wish that they had met you when they were on top. And this is something that really bothers them. So there's something that this person is needing to work out with, either family, or, you know, like I said, divorce, child custody, you know, money lost to an ex-spouse, or family business. But there's something here that this person right now, in terms of their secret thoughts of you, like they really want to be with you, but they're struggling to, you know, kind of move away from and fully let go of and rebuild. Okay, so this person is in the process of rebuilding. They're rebuilding their life. They're rebuilding their emotional life, their financial life, their material life. So while they love having you with them, and they love the compassion and this sense of bliss and joy and peace that you feel, they want to continue with that, but they also wish that they could be better for you. Okay, they wish they could be better. They want to rebuild, to show you. They want you to be proud of them. This is so beautiful. It's heavy, but it's really beautiful. I think their intentions are good. So this is what I have for you. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I have created. These are all on sale. Amazon FBA, $20, free shipping. The Divine Feminine Entrepreneur, for those of you who are business owners or aspiring entrepreneurs, the Twin Flame Oracle and the Twin Flames in Separation Messages is the best time to get them. Also, make sure to go to livtarot.com and check out private readings there. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe and give this video a like. Thank you so much for your support and for being here, and I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 3 that chose this beautiful queen and the bloodstone, and Leo, Aries, Capricorn, and Aquarius. Let's see, what are their secret thoughts about group 3? Mature man, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Fruition. Empathy. Okay. So I feel like this person really does feel that you've given them a lot of chances. Okay. This person has definitely not been the most mature person, and I think you know this, group 3. It's like they realize in their secret thoughts of you that they've been a bit of a taker in this connection, okay? And you've been a giver. And for some of you, you may have actually stopped giving. You may have come to a point where you're like, you know what? If this isn't going to come to fruition, if you cannot step up and give at the level that I deserve, then you don't have anything more than my empathy. I do feel that there's a bit of a separation here for many of you from this person. Now, it could just be like, you know, there's minimal contact, or right now there's no contact because you may have told this person, look, you know, I'm looking for somebody who is more mature than this, okay, more mature than where you are in your life. I feel like there is kind of a separation in your heart and mind about this person that this person secretly is aware of, okay? They may not admit it, but they know secretly that you have separated in your mind that, yes, there's a part of you that your heart is caught up with this person, and they know this, okay? They know you love them. They may not say it. They may not know what the heck to do with it because, again, they're not that mature, okay? They're coming across as a definite immature energy. So it's like inside, secretly, they know you love them, but they don't know what to do about it. They don't have the maturity to meet you at that same level of love and understanding. Okay, so I feel like there's a part of them that is in a lot of pain right now over that. It's like it's painful to them. It's painful to them that, oh, I'm so sorry, I bumped into the table here. It's painful to them that they are not able to meet you where you're at. It's like you have kept an open mind about this person. This person is so different from your usual type. So you may not even feel like, wait a second, why do I love this person? Why have I fallen for this person? They're nothing like my usual type. You may be thinking that, like, oh my gosh, you're so different. I didn't expect to fall in love with you. For you, group 3, this may have been very unexpected, right? This may be very much like, okay, where did this come from? But yet you can't help it. You can't help loving this person. And this person knows that. They understand that you've kept a very open mind. You've given them many, many chances. Okay? Why? Because there's something within you that loves this person, even though you know that they're immature. And it's almost like because they're immature and there's like a bit of a childlike energy to this person, that's why you don't even take the stupid mistakes they make to heart sometimes. It's almost like you see them in a childlike way as well. Like there's something innocent in this person. So even when they do like stupid stuff and they aren't great at communicating, or they're not great at stepping up, or there's something about this person that keeps you coming back, group 3, because there's nothing malicious about them. Okay, they're not doing this out of gaslighting you, ghosting you, love bombing you. They don't have an agenda. You can sense that. Their issue is they're a very loving person. They're a good person. They mean well, but they screw up in the execution. Like they don't execute well. Their heart is clean. Like they don't have like darkness in their heart about like, wanting to like manipulate anybody or get something out of you or anybody else. They're not that kind of person, but they also very much struggle with bringing things into fruition. Okay. They just don't sometimes have those skills. They don't have the maturity of being truly generous with their heart and bringing this relationship into, into a mature relationship, into a relationship that is abundant with love and care. And that is why in their secret thoughts of you, they almost kind of question, like, why are you so empathetic? Why do you keep giving them chances? Why do you love them even though they screw up? Even though they are a screw up in many ways, right? Like they can't get their life straightened out. I feel like there's something about this person that they're always trying to fix their life, but it never actually happens. And they, in their secret thoughts of you, they see that. Like they know that they come across as somebody who's always trying to fix something. There's always something going wrong. And they can never quite get a handle on it. And yet you empathize. Yet you give them love. Yet you give them empathy. Yet you give them understanding. You keep giving them chances, and now they're even wondering, like, okay, this is going to come to an end. If I don't get my act together, how many more chances am I going to get? Right? I think they've come to realize that. So let's see. What else are they thinking in their secret thoughts? What else are they thinking and feeling about Group 3? What else are they thinking and feeling about Group 3 here? We have the Magician. We have the Fool. Okay, look at this. Major Arcana energies coming through here. And it's interesting to me that the mature man and the Magician, see? Open mind with the Fool. 10 of Swords. There's something that this person is very much stressed out about. Again, I feel like it has to do with them getting their life in place. The Hierophant. Wow. More Major Arcana. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So you see how this person, they do very much want Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning. They see themselves having the chance at a brand new beginning with you. You know, they see themselves having the chance of having something really, really good with you. And there's some major shifting energies happening here with the Magician, the Fool, and the Hierophant, okay? So I feel like in their secret thoughts of you, they're starting to feel more and more stressed out about the things in their life that need to be fixed, okay? Now, what's interesting here is that for some of you, I do feel like this person might be in a bad marriage or a bad relationship with somebody else. And that's why they come across as emotionally immature. Like they can never actually figure it out. Remember I said there's this energy of them knowing that they're always trying to figure their life out and they're not quite ever getting there, and they don't understand why you keep giving them second chances. Like you keep giving them a chance to figure it out and you keep loving them, and it's almost like they don't deserve it and they know they don't deserve it, right? So I feel like this person is constantly trying to make some sort of a choice that's going to figure their life out, but they're getting to that rock bottom. Okay, 10 of Swords. They're coming to the ending of whatever needs to end for them to finally figure their life out and have this new beginning. Because we're getting big energies here with the Fool and the Ace of Pentacles for wanting a fresh start, for wanting to manifest you and this connection and wanting to manifest a new life. But there is something that this person is rigid about. You know, with the Hierophant, I mean, it's very much about like, it's my way or the highway. Like I know what I'm doing. It's like there's a defensiveness, even though they know they're screwing up, even though they know that they're not actually fixing their life, they're not willing to openly admit that. There's a defensiveness about almost like I know what I'm doing. You know, this is a tough situation. This person could be married, or there's a legal issue right here as well, right? Like they don't want to go through the legalities of a divorce or a separation or whatever that is, but there is a bit of like this, you know, their mind being a little bit hindered and strict, You know, their mind being a little bit more about structure and rules and, you know, playing by the rules. And there's a bit of a limited sense of understanding here in this person. I feel like they even though they know that things are getting extremely stressful in their life, that something has to give, there has to be some resolution. It's like they're holding on for some reason to that lack of resolution. Even though it feels so stressful, for some reason, that 10 of Swords is almost better than the fear around starting all over, okay? So with the Fool's energy, you have to be able to step off the ledge, right? The Fool is all about taking that leap of faith. And I feel like this person is having a hard time in believing that it will work out. Okay, that if they take this leap of faith, it's all going to work out. And I feel like it's not just about you, it's also about their life, the things that need to get done in their life. They're afraid of taking that leap. So for some of you, they're afraid of leaving that other person that they're with, even though 10 of Swords, it's a very bad relationship, it's a very bad situation, it's a very stressful situation, but they've committed to it legally for some of you, right? And so they keep saying they want change. They keep saying they want to manifest a new life, but they're not actually stepping off the ledge to do it. Okay. And I do feel for some of you that part of it is also, even if this isn't a third party, it doesn't have to be a third party situation, whatever they need to invest in, whatever they need to believe that this will be okay, everything will be fine when it comes to you, and they can have this Ace of Pentacles, I feel like they're not yet willing to try it, right? They're still afraid to try it. So Spirit, can you please tell us more about this 10 of Swords? What's going on with this 10 of Swords? Yeah, see, Knight of Swords. So it's like it's making them want to run away from the situation. It's making them want to run towards you. But this Knight of Swords energy is unstable, right? It's like they run towards you, they run away from you. They run towards you, they run away from you. Okay. And for some of you, if this person is married to somebody else, be careful about that, because when things are not going well with the other person, that's when they run towards you. And then when things are okay with that person, they're running away from you, right? So just be careful with that. Can you tell us more about what is going on with that Hierophant energy? 2 of Pentacles. See, they're juggling 2 people. Okay, so for some of you, this person is trying to juggle you with somebody else and they're not making a decision. Okay, what's going on with this Fool's energy? Can you clarify? Oh my gosh, the Hierophant again. Okay, the Hierophant again. So there's something here. There's a rigidity in this person. Okay, it's like they know what needs to be done, but they're not, at some point, they're not willing to do it, okay? They're kind of stuck in the commitments that they have made. And again, it doesn't have to be a romantic third party either. It could be they're stuck in some legal commitments they've made. It could be business commitments. It could be family commitments. It could be a partnership. It could be a living arrangement. It could even have to do with literally the rent on where they live, and like they've already paid the rent and now they can't leave that situation. Like there's something here. They're making excuses about their limitations. Okay, this person, they may not say it to you, but secretly in their mind, they're like arguing for their limitations. They're trying to hold on to the limitation because they're too afraid to take that leap off the edge with that Fool's energy. So they say they want a new beginning. They say they want to be free from the situation, the other situation or the other person or whatever that is, but they don't take the action to be free. See, we're getting home. Control. That's Hierophant's energy again. So it's the 3rd time we're getting that. Runner. Memories. Appreciate. So again, see, like it's like this person, all they can offer you at this time feels like their appreciation for your love, for your friendship, for your support. I do feel for some of you, this started out as a very deep friendship, and maybe you're still kind of in that friend zone. You come in and out of that friend zone because they can't fully be available to you in some way. So it's almost like all they keep offering you is their appreciation for what a wonderful person you are, but yet where's the commitment to being with you, right? And again, I just feel like for some of you, there's some living situation here that's involved, okay? They may not be telling you that they either can't afford to leave the place they're living. They can't afford it. They have to stay with that person as kind of like roommates or whatever the situation is. There's a complicated kind of living situation there. And then yet at the same time, they want to be the one who's in control. So they want to feel like they're the ones who are taking the action. They're the ones who are making the decision. So I do feel that this person tends to run away from their true emotions. You know, it's like they say one thing, but then they do another. They say, oh, I want this. Oh, I'm going to be free. Oh, I'm going to fix this. Oh, I'm going to, deal with my responsibilities. Oh, they might even say, oh, this other person doesn't mean anything. They're just a responsibility, right? They're just something I have to deal with, whether it's a family member, whether it's a family obligation, a living situation, a third party karmic partner. Oh yeah, no, that's just a responsibility, but they're running away from the truth. Okay, they're not taking control. They claim they want to, but they're not. Okay, they're letting the other situation control them. Okay, they've given up their control to something or someone else, but they're pretending that they're the ones who are in control, and it's just simply not true. I'm so sorry. I know this feels like a negative reading, but again, I feel like Spirit is warning you, Group 3, that, you've given this person many, many chances. And I know from your heart you really do love this person, but they run away from taking control. They run away from making the big decisions that will fix their life. For some reason, they all just talk. I want this, I want you, I want the new beginning, I want the new life, I'm going to get out of this. But then they run away from actually showing up to make that decision and showing up fully for you. Okay? So it's almost like, you guys may have some beautiful memories together, but it almost feels like you're just moving further and further away from those memories. So this person, I feel like Spirit is saying that, this is what they're thinking in their secret thoughts. Like they almost can't even believe that you still love them and you still keep giving them chances, because they're just not making the decision. Okay. They're not here nor there. They're not here nor there. And Spirit is saying you might want to make your decision around this situation. Okay, so this is what I have for you. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I've created. These are all on sale, Amazon FBA, free shipping, only $20 right now. Twin Flame Oracle, Divine Feminine Entrepreneur, and the Twin Flames and Separation Messages. The reason why I don't even have this deck is I sent them all to Amazon. We only have 15 or less left. So after that, they won't be available. So this is the best time to get this. Also go to livetarot.com and check out private readings. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe and give this video a like. Thank you so much for your support, and I will see you all on the next one.